Have you ever just understood something way too late? I understood that these women that had a lot of money were a lot more jealous of me than I could have even understood because of my spiritual purity. And have been profiling me for years, trying to watch how I've established a name, how I interact and create relationships, and then after they take all my secrets of how to get ahead, they have built these well-executed holes, creating these kind of like identity theft rooms, kind of making me look like I'm really twisted, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. No, we're allowed to get angry if somebody's treating us bad, aren't we? It doesn't mean I've got some psychological issues. To make you not scared, people have been harassing me and treating me with a lot of racism. And unfortunately, people have been telling me, but I don't have enough awareness of everything because I'm a woman on my own. I just want to tell you, my family, all sides, come from huge cooking lineage. My father, my grandfather.
And even my art is stolen through this domination and tyranny.
Their family, my mum, obviously you probably know my mum. The unfair treatment I've had, making me a Jew for so long, and this ongoing punishment in a toilet without law, made me feel very betrayed by the values that I looked up to in society. I realised visiting Nelson, I had been honour killed. I realised visiting Nelson, there was a lot of AI videos of me online creating hatred. Due to staying in a backpackers and all these post office ladies coming in and saying I've said so many stupid things online, maybe I should stop being such a stupid bitch and not say these things if I don't want a bad reaction. And I said, that's not my channel. I didn't do it. And she just said, oh, well. And I said, do you actually want to know who I am? Because that's not who I am. So really they created these divisions by blanket smoke screens of lies. They've made me hated through a lot of lies, through a lot of AI, through a lot of voice phishing scams, through a lot of texting people as me.
And the members.
Duplicating Sims. I definitely needed asylum. Unfortunately, while I was in Sweden, they had taken over the land, and now I'm just in full effect of how devastating this is going to cost me and my life. My grandfather was a very quiet, humble man that owned a very successful restaurant, 2-story, down K Road, one of the first Cantonese restaurants in Auckland. And he made the best black bean steak and the best.
And I just think they're testing all these diseases on me to make sure I'm never high quality again. It is an act of violence to torture somebody that has just gone through psychopath abuse, and the doctors and counsellors are saying you need to go back to work to take back your power and to be beautiful again and have your plastic surgery. And instead, I've got this obsession over these women that want to be completely dominant in the whole public culture, and there's disdain for human rights in this fascism. There's corporate power is more protected than our human rights, and ongoing sexism and the bias of the media and a total domination over anybody intellectual or humanitarian arts. It's horrible. She has honour killed me.
And the best bird's nest. Meal. I just am trying to slowly wake people up about what's happened for you to understand as they created these smoke screens online to hate me as some sort of way to sacrifice me and fuel their own greed pockets and create the power to shift into the hands of the wolves in the sheep's clothing. My grandfather was a generous man. They not only made a profit and a good name for themselves, they also helped the needy and homeless and filled all their cans that were empty at the end of the night with Chinese food and gave it out to the homeless every night. This generosity passed through to my mother's hands, and she has also, I've seen her do a lot of nice things for foreigners, getting them visas into the country, helping them do this process and giving them work, and teaching them about New Zealand.